Well, experts are warning Australia risks becoming a dumping ground for unsafe electric cars when China introduces new safety laws. From January next year, China is banning hidden door handles on electric vehicles over safety concerns. Emeritus Professor Jenny Buchan from the University of New South Wales has completed a report on EVs and consumer law in Australia. She joins me now from regional New South Wales. Jenny, thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.
As I just mentioned there, China is introducing these new safety laws. They do come into effect next year. Can you just go into a little bit more detail as to what they are and why they've decided to do this?
Both in the US and in China, there has been concern that the hidden door handles make it impossible for emergency services to access a vehicle when they would need to access it normally. So the people who are inside the vehicle obviously are incredibly disadvantaged by this. China has responded by forbidding the manufacture of vehicles with the flush hidden handles from the end of next year. And America has responded slightly differently by requiring vehicles to have some form of override system. But Australia, to my understanding, has not yet responded by saying we don't want those vehicles anymore, or we only want vehicles which you can access in an emergency.
Okay, so given that our stance is somewhat different, what will the impact on Australia be?
Well, I suppose the risk is that any vehicles which are manufactured in China and sent to Australia automatically may come with those flush handles because our rules don't forbid them and our rules don't forbid the import of those vehicles. I really hope that Australia, in its great enthusiasm to embrace EVs, is also across those kind of slightly tangential issues. But retrofitting would be a fantastic solution if that were possible.
And with the research and the report that you have done looking into this space, what did you find?
Oh, goodness, it was a real education about how consumers, sellers and manufacturers of cars interact in Australia. Ultimately, the aim is for consumers to have the best possible experience, but currently it's up to the dealers, the sellers, to produce that experience, whereas the manufacturers are often the ones where a problem has arisen. So it could be that there's a problem in the design, which becomes obvious quite quickly to a manufacturer because they're receiving data from all over the world. But from the consumer's point of view, they just need their car and they need it to work. So the dealer is the one in Australia who has to broker a solution for them. And that, it seems currently the responsibility is not always lying in the right place.
Just circling back to the move that China is making and concluding this interview, is it important that Australia takes pace and keeps pace with what is happening internationally to avoid becoming a dumping ground for cars that don't have the hidden handles that could pose a security threat?
Oh yes, I've got no doubt about it. Australia needs to keep pace with how things are working in the manufacturing countries so that we're not caught receiving products we don't want.